Welcome to Nadicia's Divine Inspirations. Come on in, good people. Come on in, good people. Welcome, my Aries. Today we're going to be doing a Aries versus all 12 signs today. With that, the Aries versus all 12 signs, we are going to be doing like a two card spread for every sign, and then we'll clarify with it as well. Okay, please take only what resonates. Before we get started, Aries, I pre-pulled your star temple card. With that, we got the mystic, the magic. I weave my magic and surrender to the universe. So it's basically like you leave your magic, meaning you put your manifestations out there and you leave it to the universe to allow them to come into your life and to come to fruition in your life. Then we have Isabella. Your timing is right for the new venture. A happy outcome follows your positive expectations. So Spirit wants you to remain positive and to know that now is the time for you to start your next venture. Whatever it is you are manifesting that you put out there for the universe to bring to you, now it's time for that to come into your life and to start that new venture and to start on that journey that you've already set out there for the universe to bring into your life. Okay? So with that, we're going to get started. Let's see what we have. We're going to start with Aries. Aries versus an Aries. So Aries, if you're dealing with the Aries in your life, let's get the current energy and see what's going on with that. If it's something good to me. Yes, remain positive, guys. You guys have great energy. Let's see. Aries, if you're dealing with another Aries, let's see. We're going to do 3 card spreads and clarify if we need to. Okay? So we got the yin, we got clean it up, and then we got milk and honey. So I see there's a female energy here that wants to clean up some situations in a relationship dealing with the Aries. I feel like the ultimate goal between the relationship between the two of you all is to have milk and honey. It's to have a total success and abundance in your relationship, okay? A relationship that is fruitful, multiplying, healthy, wealthy, positive love, positive energy. You know, you guys are looking up with dealing with a particular another Aries. However, this relationship needs some cleaning up in order to get to this space, okay? Relationship needs some cleaning up. And then we're going to take 1 card from here. It's going to happen in divine intervention. So, possibly the relationship, you guys have been through some ups and some downs in this relationship with another Aries. It looks like what's going to have to happen is you're going to have to take divine intervention. It's going to have to come into place regarding this situation in order to move it forward. Okay? All right. If you are dealing with a Taurus. Aries, if you're dealing with a Taurus, I have no place like home, orphaned, and chopped wood. So I feel like regarding home, somebody possibly was left out in the cold dealing with the Taurus. Possibly someone was put out of a home that you guys live in, and somebody felt like they had to put the work in. And in order to put that work in, they felt like they had to end this home situation. Possibly you guys were living together. Aries, you were living with the Taurus. A Taurus was living with you. But I see someone was possibly wearing a mask. Somebody decided to put in work with this chopped wood. Okay, I feel like somebody decided to put in work, clean up the situation. And possibly with that, I feel like someone has been left out, left behind, rejected at some point. Okay. Possibly this mask they were wearing were dealing with third parties, interference, cheating, competition, mistresses. Okay. And looks like you guys are possibly putting this person out in the cold at this time. You're dealing with a Gemini. Aries, if you're dealing with a Gemini, we have exchanging gifts, why, and go the distance. So I feel like somebody is trying to figure out why, Aries, someone really going so hard to possibly give them things. I feel like somebody's going really hard to give equal give and take, and maybe somebody's wondering, why are you doing this now? Why is it now? Or why are you trying so hard? If this is a new relationship, you guys are wanting to know, if you're in a new relationship, Aries, with a Gemini, you want to know why they're going so hard. It feel like they're willing to go the distance. And it may be just because they're true for you. Let's see why. It's possibly because they have a magnetic attraction for you. Okay, they have a lot of lust and a lot of love for you. They feel like you're irresistible, so that's why they're going the extra mile. Okay, that's if you're dealing with a Gemini. Next, if you are dealing with a Cancer Gemini, I'm sorry, Aries. Aries, if you're dealing with the Cancer, we have come to the edge, thinker, and soulmate. So possibly, Aries, if you're dealing with the Cancer, you're thinking about possibly coming to the edge of this relationship because you feel like this is a soulmate relationship. You feel like this is a relationship that is meant to be, that has a lot of meaning on both parts. You feel like there's good and bad in this particular relationship. Okay? Yeah, you want to bring harmony into this relationship. So you're thinking about coming to the edge, putting in the work that you need to in order to bring harmony in the relationship, Aries, if you're dealing with the Cancer. Okay? Aries, if you are dealing with a Leo, we have building blocks, take a nap, and then out to the sea. I feel like with this right here, Aries, I feel like if you're building with the Leo, you're trying to build a relationship or a foundation with the Leo. I feel like Spirit is telling you it's time to take a nap. Possibly dive deep into your feelings and work on your money and heal your heart. Go within yourself. Possibly you have done this. Possibly you've withdrawn and isolated yourself, and you're working on your money and your heart because you knew it was time to take a nap, building with this Leo. Yeah, this Leo possibly had addictions. There's possibly toxic addictions dealing with this Leo, and it forced you to put the situation on pause and go out and see. You want to focus on yourself, and you're going to come back and see if this is what's really meant for you. Because this person that you have to walk away with dealing with a Leo, they have some sort of addiction, some sort of toxic attachments, drug, alcoholism, obsession, okay? Some sort of addiction. You know, addictions could be anything, guys. Doesn't have to be a person, a thing. Doesn't have to be drugs. An addiction could be they like to watch the game too much. They always put their boys ahead of me. Okay? They always want to kick it with their boys. All right, let's see next. If you are dealing with a Virgo, Aries, if you are dealing with a Virgo, I have between two worlds, a masculine energy. Looks like things have kind of grown out of his masculine's hand. He's been between two worlds. He really don't know what he wants to do. What he does know is he wants to be happy at the end of the day with you, Aries, if you're dealing with that. I feel like the situation has blown up and it's kind of in between. You don't know if this is going to work out or if this is not going to work out. Okay? Looks like justice needs to be brought into this situation. Needs to be a good balance because right now this situation is up in the air. And you guys need to bring balance and justice into this situation in order to get the happy if you're dealing with the Virgo. Okay? Moving right along, Aries, if you are dealing with a Libra, this relationship is possibly fate. And you know this because it feels like this has been an unfinished symphony. But like this is going on and on. But however, guess what, Aries, dealing with the Libra? The clock is ticking. Time is up. It's time. Yeah, the clock is ticking. I see regret. Somebody feel like they made a mistake or they made the wrong choice. And now they want to come in and apologize. Okay, so if you're dealing with the Libra, somebody in the relationship, either you, Aries, or the Libra, you guys both possibly feel like this relationship is fate. There's been unfinished business, but it's time now for you guys to come in and realize there has been a mistake made. Apologies need to be made due to some wrong choices. Okay? Moving forward, Aries, if you are dealing with a Scorpio, looks like someone is mending. I see someone mending their heart because they have a deep knowing that they really don't know what they want. Somebody's mending their heart trying to figure out which direction to take regarding this relationship, Aries, if you're dealing with the Scorpio. Okay, but one thing for sure is they want to change. It's time for growth in this relationship. What they're confused about is possibly do they want to go towards the future or the past, or which way do they want to go? But whatever way it is they want to go is change. So this is a person that's mending their heart. They have a deep knowing that they want change. Which way they want to go towards the change, they are not 100% sure about that yet. But they do know that they want change. That it's time for growth in this relationship. Has to be some sort of change. So something has to get better. Okay? Aries, if we are dealing with a Sagittarius, we got regeneration, imagine, and higher power. So I feel like, Aries, if you're dealing with a Sagittarius, this is a relationship that's either regenerated itself or it's already regenerated. This is something that's going to start all the way over. This is something that you guys, either you or your person, or possibly both of you, you guys have manifested this relationship. You have imagined exactly how you want this relationship to be, and you're allowing the universe to come in. And that's where I come back here to the magic. You guys have put out exactly what it is you want, and it is now time for it to come in. Okay? The time is right now. Okay? Yeah. Somebody thought the grass is greener on the other side, but you guys have manifested. The situation is right here. We need to in this relationship with the Aries and the Sagittarius, you guys need to rebuild and focus on your relationship and allow the universe to bring it into pass. Because one thing's for sure, two things for certain. The grass isn't greener. There's no better choices out there. Your best choice is what you manifest, that you want for yourself. Your best choice is what you truly want and what you feel in your head and you think and you imagine to come true. Okay? Aries, if you are dealing with a Capricorn, we have flexible, blessed, and a message in the bottle. I feel like if you're dealing with a Capricorn, you need to be flexible. There's going to be some things coming in, some messages coming in. That you're gonna get some clear communication about some messages. In the message in the bottle, you're gonna realize that you are blessed and highly favored, or this person that you're dealing with, the Capricorn, is highly blessed. Okay, there's some blessings in this relationship, so you need to be very, very patient. And regarding these blessings coming in, some messages are coming in, informing you of how blessed this particular union is. Okay. So I feel like, Aries, possibly you ghosted this person, or you disappeared, or they disappeared on you. And what Spirit is saying is you all need to be flexible in this relationship. This is a blessed union. And you're going to get some sort of indication, some sort of message is going to come in. Whether this is a message you see that, that reminds you of it, you're going to get, whether it's a direct message or indirect, implied or implied or not implied. There's going to be some sort of message going to come through to let you guys know that this particular relationship does have blessings upon it. Okay? So possibly you guys have disappeared. You've ignored each other. You've rejected each other. Spirit is said to be flexible in this relationship. You're going to get some messages about this coming in. Okay? Next we have Aquarius. Aries, if you are dealing with an Aquarius, we have poised, here and now, and all that glitters. So I feel like right now you need to remain at your most highest self, at your best self. Right now you need to put that energy into place. So possibly you guys are not operating out of your highest self right now. And Spirit is telling you it's time for you to remain calm. Have a positive outcome. Think positive and expect positivity to come out of the situation right now. Because all that glitters isn't gold. And I kind of get what that is. If you don't think positive, you're not going to get positive. But all that glitters isn't gold is also telling me that possibly you've seen a whole bunch in this situation, but now it's not giving what you wanted to give. It's a soulmate situation. And so now I feel like here and now you need to be poised regarding the situation dealing with the soulmate. And then all that glitters isn't gold. I feel like this is a soulmate twin flame sort of connection. And there are ups and downs. So you feel like there's some good days and there's some bad days if you're dealing with an Aquarius. Okay, but possibly you guys have a soulmate twin flame connection, or possibly a past life connection as well. Which is why you feel like all the glitters isn't gold. You feel like, oh, this is great. However, here and now, I'm really not into this. Spirit is saying to remain poised, remain such a fucking lady or such a gentleman in this relationship. Okay? Here and now, you need to change your attitude if that's not the energy you're in. Because this is possibly a soulmate situation or a twin flame. And if that is the case, then what you're going through has been divinely guided. It's meant for you to go through it to bring you to your higher self. Okay? Last but not least, Aries, if you are dealing with a Pisces, we got round and round, a change and win, and we got truth be told. So Aries, if you're dealing with the Pisces, truth be told, you guys need to change this round and round that you guys have been going through. I see you guys have been either all in your head about a situation where you and this person has been around and around and around, and it needs to be a change and win. regarding this relationship with you guys. Possibly a commitment that you guys are talking about. You guys don't, possibly somebody in this relationship don't want to be boyfriend or girlfriend. Or this is a situation where you're boyfriend or girlfriend today, tomorrow you're not. Today you are, next month you're not. Okay? There needs to be a change. In order for this relationship to be fair and for it to equally grow the way that it needs to, you both need to equally put in the change that needs to be put in order to get this relationship to work. Again, manifest exactly the change that it is that you want and bring it into play. Okay? All right, Aries, one message for you. We get you 2 messages before we go. And then we'll grab you a quote to live by. All right, Spirit, Holy Spirit, give me a clear honest message for Aries that they need to hear. Drop and give them Zen. Pay the piper and move on. So with that here and now, for I believe, what was that? Possibly the Aquarius. Here and now, you guys need to drop and give them Zen. Somebody is in some bad energy at some point. You need to pay the piper and move on. You need to admit to your wrongs or acknowledge the issue. Do what you need to do for the issue and move forward. Okay? You know I cannot let you leave before I give you guys a quote to live by. All right? Let's see. Holy Spirit, let's get a quote to live by from my Aries. And they're all 12. Let's get a quote to live by from my Aries. Don't try to back off now. And everybody needs somebody sometimes. Bottom of the deck, I got you only live once. So you only live once. So you got to make the best of it. Manifest exactly what it is you want. And don't try and back off now. Now is the time. The time is now. Yes, the timing is right. It's not time to back off now. We got right here and now already. Okay? So regarding these situations with these people that you're dealing with, Aries collectives, everybody needs somebody sometimes. Okay? So with this, I feel like if it's something you need to ask for or something you need to communicate with the person, you need to do that. Why? Because you only live once. And with only living once, you got to get it out. You got to say what it is that's going to be said. You know what I'm saying? You got to do in your life what you have to do because you only live once. Don't procrastinate. Do it right then and there when it needs to be done. Okay? All right, guys. I thank you so much for joining me. Please like the video if you've not already done so. Deuces.